So for the first project of the September course, I've suggested that you might want to work with the theme of the market or the shop, and it'd be a chance to work either with some still life subject matter, or maybe you'd want to do something figurative. So I'm here at the Edinburgh Farmers Market. I've taken lots of pictures of various stalls which you might be able to use for your own work, and I'll have a little bit of a look at one or two stalls and stall holders. I'll say hello to them and see if there's anything in what you see that might inspire you for your own work. So here's Tim on his fish stall, selling fish from Skipness and Kintyre.
Don't want to bring that much, make it huge.
Well, I was going to use him as a bargaining chip. Reduce your prices or you won't like this.
Now then we may gang up again.
We look like that.
We both got it.
The sun has come out, and so there's some really beautiful light. I like this stall with the sun at the back and a lot of the foreground in shadow. On your bread. So look at these wonderful artisan breads made in Morningside. These people are all artists, the way they arrange their stalls. With fantastic composition, fancy blue gloves. So another source of ideas might be shop fronts. Of course, shops ain't what they used to be. The high street shrinking and all that. But I was particularly struck by this charity shop. They seem to have colour coordinated the windows. So, you know, shop fronts, shop window displays are very often carefully composed. The unconscious artist, perhaps, or maybe the very conscious composer of shop window displays. There, I'm just remembered that Jenny Martin from Leith School of Art has been doing a series of Leith shop fronts for an exhibition, so I'll look them out, attach them to the email. So you may be brave and get out on the street perhaps and look at some of your local shop fronts. I'll just find one more. I'm going to pause here across the, because of course the shop window, a bit like a window or a door in a painting, can be a compositional device. We're getting amazing reflections here, but this I need to cut off the light. I don't know how to do that. I wanted to show you this. This is Timpson's, so lots of trophies, and so it's this repeating pattern of things for sale, or as I say, the window frame as a compositional device to frame your subject, or the shop owner's careful composition. Again here, well, you've seen it's Timpson's, and we just don't just get the window, but we get the name of the shop as well. So you might also consider setting something up at home. Depends what your resources are like, and this is a bit embarrassing. This feels like playing shops. So we have big stocks of things that I've arranged the way a shopkeeper might enjoy to composing tins, cylinders with their circular and elliptical tops, colourful packaging, set up on a shelf And I've just been working, I'll come back to these thumbnails, but I've been working a bit on some sort of composition. So that might be something that you would try as your way of dealing with the theme of shop or market. Again, it depends what resources you have available. I have been very fortunate. Our Icelandic friends Inki and Freya have a particular taste in coffee. So we've just received a delivery of 16 bags of coffee. So I could do a kind of Wayne Thiebaud composition. I'd enjoy that actually. That would be lovely in oil paint, I think. And I would explore from different angles this army of coffee bags, of ground coffee. So that's another possibility. So I'll now show you some of my thumbnail sketches and talk you through what I think would be a good way to progress. So I was just going to go over some of the thumbnail sketches that I've been working on, just to sort of recap on what the possibilities might be. I was looking at shop fronts and suggesting that the window of the shop is a kind of compositional device, a way of framing whatever's in the window, and often these windows are very carefully composed. There's lots of people out there who've got a great sense of colour and shape and just put together different arrangements. And I was looking on a Sunday morning, so the shops were closed and it was dark inside. So I think that adds to the kind of drama of the shop window. So that's one possibility. And you might go out and do some drawings. You might take some photographs. As with anything, you've got to edit. So somebody may well have composed the shop window. It may be not consciously composed, and you might have to leave things out, edit things, play around with that. And I think the addition of the shop sign, the shop name, or sometimes labels adds something to that. Another possibility then, I was at the farmer's market and I've attached some photographs to the email, which you might find useful. It was a really sunny morning yesterday, so I started to work with this drawing. Again, if you're working from photographs, I think it's good if you can make sure that you don't just copy the entire contents of the photographs. At the very least, leave things out, rearrange things. But this one, yes, I liked. It was looking against the light. It was a sunny day, and these market stalls with their awnings against the light were really striking. And there were figures, so I might develop that. Another one down here, there's a particular stall with a stall holder which I really liked. Again, she was against the light, but I could work with the figure here, and I could also put some people in. I could put something different on her stall from what was there. So that's another possibility. And the last thumbnail I did down here was my playing at shops with my own larder shelf stacked with various things. And I think there's a chance to compose with the way you arrange a still life, but also it's a still life with a kind of regular pattern of particular items, and they have their own colourful packaging and so on. So I hope that's enough ideas to get you started. I'm sending this out Sunday night, and Monday evening at 7 o'clock we'll have a Zoom session, and it would be nice if you had one or maybe two thumbnail sketches, ideas of what you'd like to work on, and then we'll have the usual pattern of you communicating with me during the week. I can give you guidance and feedback on how you develop maybe one of those ideas into some sort of painting or mixed media piece. And then we'll meet again on Friday for the second time, Friday at 5 o'clock. And you'll have sent me your finished work or your work in whatever state it's in that I can share with everyone. And we can have a little discussion about how the project developed for you. Okay, so I hope that was enough information. I've been outside, inside, and hopefully that's enough to get you, give you a sort of prompt to get you started. Okay, well, see you tomorrow.